Wiper spindles can seize. This can cause many problems, from the wipers slowing down to stopping completely. Normally it is fairly easy to remove the wiper linkage from the vehicle, dismantle, remove any corrosion and repack with grease. First of all, remove the ball socket with a large screwdriver. There will be a small retaining clip at the top of the spindle. Scrape off all the corrosion and gently ease it off. Remove the spindle by gently working it backwards and forwards at the same time pulling it out. If it's very seized, you may have to use some penetrating oil, working it backwards and forwards a few times. The spindle will now need to be cleaned. Depending on how bad it is, you may just be able to use some penetrating oil on a cloth, or you may need to use some wet and dry paper used wet with the penetrating oil. We now need to clean the spindle bushings. Now these are a bit softer material, so we don't want to go too aggressive with wet and dry paper on these unless we really have to. So ideally we just use a cloth and some penetrating oil. Be careful to remove any O-rings that may be in the housing. Lubricate the spindle with some penetrating oil and make sure it's all nice and free. We can then start reassembling. Reassemble with some multi-purpose grease. Making sure that all the original thrust washers and O-rings are refitted correctly. We can now refit the retaining clip. This is just pushed on slightly, then snapped on with a pair of pliers. Recheck that it is all nice and smooth still. You can then refit the ball joint. Re-grease the ball joint to prevent it wearing, and using a pair of pliers, pop the ball joint back on. Repeat with the other spindle and refit the linkage to the vehicle. If you have problems with your ball joints popping off due to wear, we make a repair plate and a repair clip to prevent this happening. For more information, please visit askthemechanic.co.uk/wipers. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel.